Hey, it's Matt with MJ Gabel.
And with MJ Gabel.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, quick video for you. So, obviously through the course of business every day, Ann and I come across a lot of items in jewelry for sale from private sellers selling. And a lot of the times we'll get questions like, hey, what kind of information do I need? Or I'll come across a listing, inquire about it because we do buy a lot of our stuff that way. And there's a ton of missing information on the item that's for sale. So this video is kind of to help you understand what you need to have in order to sell your diamond ring. These are four things that you have to have, or you're just going to get tire kickers and nobody that's really interested in buying it. If you're serious about selling it, then you need to have these four things.
Yeah.
So the first one is an accurate description. This can be done by either getting it appraised or off of a certification that you might have for the diamond.
The point of the accurate description is so that somebody knows what you're selling. You can't just list a car for sale as blue car. What is it?
And you may laugh and it sounds ridiculous. I'm not kidding you. I see hundreds of ads per month. It'll just be genuine diamond ring, paid $8,000 for it, asking $6,000. No documentation,
Nothing.
No description on the diamond size,
The metal
color,
that it's made in.
clarity, the metal that it's in. So if you don't have that information, go get it. Go to an appraiser,
Yes.
spend the money, and get that description.
It may also be listed on your receipt. If you do have the original receipts, check there first. If you don't have the certification, because a lot of times that information will be right on the receipt, and it's a quick place to start.
Yeah, K's and Zales aren't really good at that. They kind of hide that stuff in
Yeah.
the receipts. So it's a little bit more difficult. Good pictures. Can't tell you how many times there's smoke in the background, there's food on the ring.
It's blurry.
Blurry. You can't see whether it's one diamond or several diamonds. Take your time. Go outside. Your iPhone's fine. Go outside in natural
Clear,
light.
natural sunlight is fine.
And take some pictures
Not
of
even
it.
sunlight. Daylight is fine. I do want to go back quick to the accurate description.
Yeah.
I think the most important things to have, are also the type of jewelry. Is it just a solitaire? Is it a wedding set? Sometimes people show a picture of two pieces, but they're only selling one.
Yeah, like a band in a ring,
Right.
like the engagement ring in a band, but they're only selling the band or maybe the engagement ring, so
Yeah.
you need to specify which one
The
is which.
more descriptions you give and the more specific information you give, the more likely it is, a buyer's going to also take you seriously. So just kind of wanted to circle back. So then, second to that, get your good description. Go take some great pictures out in the daylight. Now, number 3.
Price point. Look, I can't tell you how many people call me and say, yeah, I saw my ring at Jared's website and they wanted $8,900 for it. Well, yours is 10 years old, it's used, and they're a retailer.
Yeah.
Go to eBay, type in what you have, try to find something similar to what you have. Remember though, on eBay, there's an asking price and what they're actually selling for. Those are going to be eons apart. An asking price, a lot of these are going to be inflated. They're not selling for that price. On the left-hand side of eBay, you can scroll down and actually hit sold items to see what they're selling for. When you consult with us, I can tell you we're not going to diminish the price of the piece so we can buy it. I'd rather just consign it for you and make a small fee to do that. When we advise and consult and educate, we're telling you what the market's going to command for that. Regardless of what the jeweler that sold it to you told you it's worth, because they're not going to want to expose their profit margin. They're going to want to tell you it's worth close to what you bought it for, because they don't want you to know how much they made on your diamond
They want to
piece.
save face on the sale. In addition to eBay, I often recommend people hop online to some e-retailers just to get a starting point. Blue Nile, can be a good one. Grown Brilliance if it's a lab grown.
Yeah, so if you do a diamond search on we use this a lot, Blue Nile, and just do a basic diamond search for the parameters that your diamond is, and you can see. I just literally did one the other day. Lady wanted like $4,000 for the ring, and I could find the same diamond, same color, same clarity, GIA certified for about $2,000. She's asking $4,000.
Right, and keep in mind that Blue Nile is selling those diamonds new directly to the public. So right off the bat, not just eBay, but also sites like Blue Nile, any e-retailers automatically going to be your immediate competition. So start there, see what people are actually selling pieces for. to get an idea. Remember, Blue Nile, again, is still retail. It might be e-retail, but it is retail. So you're going to want to be below that
Yeah,
number.
it's very competitive. E-retail has gotten very competitive compared to brick and mortar jewelry stores.
Yeah.
And then the fourth thing you need is a buyer. Look, you can have all these things right on the nose, but if you don't have somebody that sees the piece like you do,
Sees the value.
and because let's face it, some of these pieces may be custom. When you customize a piece, you're customizing it for you. It may not be customized for the next person, so they may not see the value of $6,000 to $8,000 that you're offering for it. So buyers are real important. You could have a buyer, but no description, bad pictures, and your price points can be way out. You're just never going to sell it. So, because we get questioned a lot, my ring's been with you for 2 months. What's taking so long? Sometimes all these things need to jive. We know for a fact we got accurate description. We got great pictures. We consult with you about the price point. It's just finding the right buyer. Somebody that loves the ring as much as you did or the diamond piece as much as you did. And that's difficult sometimes.
Yeah, let's be honest. I don't know that there's really anything in the world quite like jewelry, meaning that is so specific to personal taste. Clothes, yes.
Right.
But, jewelry specifically, you have to find someone who is looking for those pair of parrot diamond earrings that you have, or, the custom diamond wedding band that you had made with blue sapphires in it. You have to find someone who is looking for that exact piece of jewelry, who's willing to pay your price points, who sees the value in the pictures that you posted, and likes the description that you made. So
it's
all
not
those
easy.
things have to align.
It's not easy. So that's why we've been doing this for almost 15 years, is because, when you've got a Ferrari and you live in a town that there's no Ferrari dealerships for hundreds of miles around, it's going to be very difficult for you to sell that Ferrari. So what you do is you reach out to a company like ours. We've got a global reach. We will find a buyer for it.
Yes.
And we will make sure all these parameters are perfect. Yes, it may take some time, but you're going to sell it faster with us. You're going to sell it for more money, and everybody's going to be happy. So
you're also not going to have to do it. We do.
Yeah, meet people in a creepy parking lot.
Yeah, we can do it for you. I think I've said this in another video, but I say it a lot with clients. I'll say it again. We can sell anything in about 10 minutes. It all depends on the price. So those two things have to align, time and price. The more time you have, the more likely you are to you're going to be able to find a buyer that's willing to pay a premium for your piece, versus if you have a short amount of time, you have to find yourself putting yourself into this narrow category of a buyer who is looking to spend that right dollar amount right then and there. So keep that in mind too. Time and price have to align as well.
For sure. So that's it. So just a quick video to remind you the 4 things you need. If you need help with your piece or have questions, email, question below, and
Comment.
we will
Yeah.
get back with you.
But just a quick synopsis, accurate description, clear pictures, good price point,
And a buyer.
and a buyer.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Have a good day.